This portion of NTV's Grow is sponsored by Acres Equipment, solutions for every field. Acres has what you need to get the job done.
What kind of population rate are we going to be looking at? Some of those kinds of things too.
So if you're willing to, you said you're going to run this to manage nitrogen and water to a portion.
Right.
Now, one thing we didn't mention is there's a lot of tech companies give you the latest and greatest tools to play with this and to manage those pieces and help you manage them on that knife's edge.
Right.
So you can still push population for maximum yield and know where you've got a teeter on that.
Sure.
So this one, recommended population's 32.5 to 34. I'd hedge that 33, 33.5, out there because, one, we may thin it out a bit early because it's always cold out there.
Sure. So we might some of that might be kind of baked into that number. We need to account for some of that early on. Okay.
So if you, I would hedge for that.
Okay.
And, another, one thing that we always did was got some nitrogen down early to get these things started a little bit. Not a lot, because you and I both know the soils don't hold a bunch out there.
Right.
But definitely going to respond to that. So if you're going to put that 33.5 out there, give it a good start, and you're going to be just fine.
And from there, I probably don't need to go real hard with the nitrogen after that. I mean, to time it out, we can kind of look at some of those tools that I've got, but I don't need to throw everything at this.
No, some things we've learned the last few years doing this, because I was like you. I was in the realm of this is a safe place to play and learn a lot.
Right.
And how far down can you pull it?
Yeah, exactly.
And still reap maximum reward. And, we've done very well in the contest a few times. And the fun piece of it is just how you can space that out and the tools they let you utilize to do it.
Right.
I mean, technology's changing so fast, and it's so fun to play with those.
Well, yeah, I mean, just on the irrigation tools, I think there's 6 or 8 different companies that have some pretty cool different tools. I can get online and see the field from a bunch of different vantage points. I mean, they've flown their drones over and they've done all the imaging work and all that stuff. So we're going to have access to a lot of really cool stuff that's going to help us down the road.
Exactly. So, I think you're going down the right road, Steve, of picking that product that's got maximum yield potential.
Okay.
Yet a little bit of forgiveness, because we know that Mother Nature always holds that final hammer, and we've got to hedge ourselves against anything she's going to throw at us. But we've got to have the option to get that home run hit out of the park if we can manage all our pieces on that knife's edge.
Yeah, the bottom line, it's kind of a fun project. See how things stack up, and you can make some wildly different management decisions side by side with somebody else, and you get to see. Of course, there's a lot of variables we can't count on, Mother Nature being probably at the top of that list, but it's kind of fun at the end of the day just to see how those decisions play out over the course of the season.
The wildly variance of decisions, like you said, is very interesting to see, especially at the end of the year as you go through it. In the end, the guys that really take the stance of, I'm going to do this and push the edge on trying to do it the most efficient way, is what the whole target of this is show guys the efficiency that they can do with some new practices.
Right.
It's going to be money in their pocket in this contest.
NTV's Grow promises to bring you all the news and trends surrounding agriculture in Nebraska.